Hey everyone, welcome back to the United Students channel. My name is Tati. Today I kind of thought I'd share with you what a typical day in the life looks like for me during these times where we have to stay at home, and just show you how I stay motivated and productive. Maybe give you some tips as well and share my favorite things to do. So yeah, let's get straight in. So it's Monday morning. First thing I love to do on a Monday is listen to my Spotify Discover Weekly. I know it sounds so random, like that's the first thing you do when you get up, but honestly I feel like it's such a great way to start the week, even just because it's a great way to discover new music anyway, and then you've got a whole week of just enjoying new songs for the first time that you've never heard before. So I just feel like that's a really great thing to do. I love doing that, and music is such a mood booster, especially now. I feel like we could all use a boost, so highly recommend Discover Weekly on Spotify. Even like song radios and just like discovering new music. But yeah, so moving on. After that, before I eat anything, I start by making tea, but not just any tea. I make tea with ginger, garlic, lemon and honey. So this is really good for your immune system. It's really high in vitamin C, and garlic and ginger are really good for just fighting infection, reducing inflammation. Obviously this is really good for you anyway, but nowadays I'm really conscious of just, keeping my immune system really strong. Yeah, I really love starting my day off with that before I eat anything. It's so easy to make as well. Literally just throw ginger and garlic in some water, bring it to boil, add some lemon and honey to a mug, boom, sorted. So highly recommend that. It doesn't taste amazing, but it definitely works. So after that, I come back up to my room, and whilst I'm waiting for that to cool down before I can drink it, that's when I'll shower and start getting ready. I love just like still trying to stick to some sort of routine. So showering in the morning, getting ready in the morning. Yeah, like I just like having some sort of routine. So doing that really helps. Depending what I'm doing that day, might put some makeup on if I'm like filming a YouTube video. At that point as well, whilst I'm getting ready, that is when I'll go through my to-do list, see what I have to do that day, and because it's Monday, just plan the rest of the week and like set my goals and deadlines and see what I need to get done. Yeah, and just go from there. So after I finished my tea, got ready. If it was like a normal time at university, I definitely have much more work to do, but at this point it's coming to the end of term, so I don't have as much work to do. So I'll probably just chill for a bit in the morning. Like, I'm a really creative person, so I like finding different ways to express my creativity. So probably just thinking of like video ideas or thinking of different things I can do, brainstorming, planning, that sort of stuff. After that, I like to clean up a bit. Laundry, obviously, it's not the most fun thing, but it has to be done. And nothing feels better than just lying on clean sheets and smelling fresh clothes. So laundry time after that. And I feel like cleaning is just so therapeutic anyway. So just like cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the bathroom. Obviously they take time, so it helps time pass a lot faster. And you're left with a sparkling clean room after that, so it's a win-win. So after this, it's time for my weekly shop. Obviously we're not meant to be leaving the house unless it's for essentials like shopping or an exercise. Personally, I don't really leave the house to exercise, so I only go to the shop when I need to go to the shop. So I'll leave the house once a week or like every 5 days. In my weekly shop nowadays, I found myself paying a lot of attention to just best before dates and use by dates, just so that you can efficiently plan what it is that you're going to eat and ensure that it lasts as long as it can. That's a really good tip, so I'd highly recommend just paying attention to the use by dates and maybe getting a few things that you can just stick in the freezer just for those days where you might not be able to find anything that you want. So yeah, my staple foods, I love to get rice, pasta, vegetables, just to stay as healthy as possible. By the time I come back from that shop, I am hungry. So it's time for brunch it's like breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. I like to have eggs. I love having eggs so much. So eggs with spinach, I added some peppers. I love avocado. Avocado would work so well with this, but I just didn't have any avocado today. But yeah, so after this, it's time to get on with some uni work. I've had a whole morning of just chilling, kind of not really doing too much. So at this point, I feel energized, I feel good, I feel like I can get on with the day. So yeah, I would say really don't push yourself or force yourself too much. If you're having a hard day, just take it easy, because this is a really anxious time for a lot of people, and if you're struggling to do things, just take it easy on yourself. This is the first time we've all had to experience something like this, so don't beat yourself up if you're not, operating on the same level as you were beforehand, because this is a different time and it's an adjustment that we all have to make. So yeah, but yeah, I do some uni work. I've still got coursework to do. This would be the time where I'd suggest like maybe trying to do some stuff when you're like the most awake. I'd highly suggest maybe just doing a bit every day instead of trying to wait for one day to just pile everything onto one day. Whilst I'm doing some uni work, I'll probably have some snacks, anything like grapes, strawberries, tangerines, or just like popcorn I love, whatever sort of snacks I've got that week. I try to stick with fruits, but obviously sometimes that doesn't happen. So when it gets to late afternoon, one thing I love doing so much is baking. I love trying out new recipes. My favorite things to make are cookies, cupcakes. The other day I tried to make churros and they didn't really turn out that well, but just like trying new things in the kitchen, I just love. So if you're at home with your family, that could be a really fun activity for you guys to do together. And even if you're just by yourself and you get cookies or a cake out of it at the end, so highly recommend. So after that, I tend to then do some more work just because I like feeling busy and I like having things to do. Some people are different. Sometimes you might just want to chill. I love watching Netflix. Amazon Prime Video is highly underrated. I love using that. And then that'll take me up to dinner time. And for dinner, I love cooking. Cooking is a really good way to pass the time. But sometimes I love just chucking in an oven pizza and calling it a day. Especially if you feel like you've had a really busy day or a really long day and just like you don't really want to be doing anything and you just want to chill and relax. When I do my weekly shop, I get maybe like 1 or 2. I always have like a backup meal just in case you might mess up a meal when you're cooking and you know. And then after dinner, it's time for self-care. I love a self-care Sunday, and now we can do this every day. It doesn't have to be limited to just Sunday. So I love doing a face mask. I love steaming my face, exfoliating, just really looking after my skin, and then just getting into bed and relaxing, listen to music, watch some more Netflix. And yeah, it's just a really good way to end the day. Whatever you normally do for self-care, just really take your time to enjoy that. And steaming your face is not only relaxing and really good for your skin, it's also really good for your throat. Because viruses tend to start in your throat, raising the temperature would kill those viruses. So yeah, steaming your face is also a really good thing to do for your health as well as for your skin. That's kind of what a typical day looks like for me. But as I said, like just take each day as it comes and do what feels the best for you and what feels right for you. Because at the end of the day, the main thing is that you remain healthy and safe and just in the best mental state that you can. So yeah, I hope this video helped and I hope you got some tips. If you haven't already, definitely make sure you subscribe to the United Students channel so that you don't miss any videos. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'm gonna go now, but I'll see you next time. So bye.